Hey, welcome back! In Lesson 1, we unboxed and set up the D2. Today, it's time to fire up the machine and get you through your first DTF print. Here are the download links for the user manual, video guide, and community. Before we get started, besides the D2 printer, you will need a Windows computer, heat-resistant glove, a PTFE sheet, one t-shirt, DTF powder, an oven, and a heat press. Today's tutorial is divided into 4 parts. Part 1. Download and install Idea Studio software. Part 2. Connect Idea Studio and complete the basic setup. Part 3. Printer design. Part 4. Powder, cure, and heat press. First, let's download and install Idea Studio. Open your browser and visit this page to download Idea Studio. Once the download is complete, just follow the instructions and installation will be finished in a few simple steps. After opening the software, click Register to create an account and log in. If you already have an account, simply sign in. Now, let's move on to the part 2. First, press the power button on the D2. When the screen lights up and you hear the circulation pump running, the printer has started successfully. Next, connect the printer to your computer using the USB cable. Go back to the software, click Add Device, select D2 DTF printer, and connect. When connecting for the first time, the software will prompt you to install the device driver. Follow the instructions to install it. Then connect again. Once the connection is successful, the printer screen will display online. Next comes an important step, the basic setup that keeps your printer running at its best. First, click the icon to enter device settings. Under Maintenance, enable the Sleep Mode Printhead Cleaning function. For more details about this feature, please refer to Lesson 4. Then, go to the General tab and click Start. Ink will flow from the ink bottles to the printhead, and the process will stop automatically after about 20 seconds. Switch to Maintenance and click Clean. The printer will automatically clean the printhead and print a test pattern. If the lines are continuous, everything is working properly. If the lines are broken, click Clean once more. Click Machine Calibration and start with the Y-axis calibration. Click Print. And after printing is finished, click Next. On the calibration chart, find the straightest line and enter the corresponding value into calibration value. Then click Save. The X-axis calibration follows the same process. Once these steps are complete, your D2 is ready to go. Now, let's move on to part 3. Click the plus to enter the canvas and make sure D2 DTF printer is selected in the top right corner. Click Upload to import your own design or choose one from the library. Here you can resize the design. Remove the background with one click or even change the style. If you want to explore the software features in more detail, check out Lesson 9 and the Studio Interface Overview. Click Make to enter the parameter settings. I'll briefly explain the main parameters. If you'd like to learn more, we recommend watching more D2 tutorials or referring to the user menu. Under Task Settings, you can name the file, which makes it easier to identify when you have multiple tasks. Next, is the printing settings. Choose the appropriate print mode, and the parameters will automatically match. The first option is the default and works for most printing means. To ensure the design transfers in the correct orientation, check horizontal. Select the number of copies. There are 4 options for the white ink fill mode: no fill, image area fill, object area fill, transparent area fill. Image area fill is the default option, and you can adjust it according to your needs. If you want to learn more about this section, you can watch Lesson 8. The color curve is automatically controlled by the machine and does not require manual adjustment. X-margin is the distance between the print start position and the printhead origin. A larger value moves the start position left. A smaller value moves it right. This value is preset at the factory and usually does not need adjustment. When color bar is enabled, a color strip prints on the right side of the image. It usually does not need to be turned on. Once everything's ready, click Add to Task, then click Start. After printing is finished, use the Feed button on the D2 screen or click the Feed icon in Idea Studio to move the design to a suitable cutting position. Hold the film steady and slide the cutter to finish cutting. At this stage, the ink is still wet, so do not touch the design. Now, we move on to the final part. Evenly apply a layer of DTF powder to the back of the design, making sure every corner is fully covered. Preheat the oven. Place the film inside with the powder side facing up and bake it until the surface becomes smooth without a grainy texture. Set the altitude heat press to 305 degrees Fahrenheit 15 seconds with a pressure of 150 pounds. First, pre-press the garment to smooth it out. Then, place the design in the center and make sure to cover it with a PTFE sheet. After heat pressing, don't rush. Wait at least 20 seconds and peel off the film after it cools down. Look, the transferred design almost perfectly reproduces the original colors. Finally, let's take a look at how to remove waste ink from the printer. When the waste ink bottle reaches about 66% capacity, the system will trigger a sound alarm. The printer will beep continuously for 60 seconds, pause for 5 minutes, and then beep again for another 60 seconds. The alert will continue to repeat until the waste ink level drops below the warning line. Since the waste ink bottle cannot be removed, you will need to use a tool to pull out the waste ink. First, locate a syringe and ink tube in the accessory box and connect them together. Then, insert the silicone tube into the waste ink bottle and use the syringe to draw out the waste ink. Be sure to push the syringe slowly when releasing the ink, as pushing too hard may cause the ink to splash onto your clothes. Ensure the printhead is returned to the home position before turn off, and the printhead is closely in contact with the ink spec. After using the D2, it's recommended to turn off the power button, but keep it plugged in. The control panel will stay on, and the machine will automatically enter sleep mode to perform white ink circulation and cleaning. And that brings us to the end of the D2 beginner tutorial. If you run into any challenges during operation, feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next lesson. Bye!